They watched him fail, again and again and again. Not quietly, not kindly, but publicly. Every mistake became entertainment. Every setback became proof. Proof that he was not enough. And the worst part, he could see it in their eyes. It's one thing to fail alone. It's another to fail in front of people. When others witness your mistakes, your embarrassment multiplies. Every stumble becomes a story. Every setback becomes gossip. Every delay becomes proof. Proof that you were never meant to succeed. And slowly, the outside voices begin to echo inside your head. Repetition is powerful. If enough people expect you to lose, you start preparing for it. Not consciously, but emotionally. You lower your expectations. You protect yourself from hope. Because hope feels dangerous. What if you believe and fail again? There is something heavy about being watched while you struggle. It changes the way you move. It changes the way you think. You don't just fear failure, you fear humiliation. You fear becoming a story people tell. See? I told you he wouldn't make it. That sentence alone can paralyze someone, because failure is painful. But public failure, that feels permanent. And sometimes, the fear of looking foolish is stronger than the desire to succeed. When people expect you to lose, you feel pressure in every action. Every mistake confirms their belief. Every delay strengthens their doubt. And slowly, you begin performing for them. Not for your growth, not for your goals, but to avoid embarrassment. And that is the real trap. Because once you start living to prove people wrong, you stop building for yourself. He realized something important. The audience does not carry your dreams. They do not carry your regret. They do not carry your future. Only you do. And that understanding set him free. There comes a moment when something shifts. Not because things improved, but because the pain of staying the same became heavier than the fear of trying. He realized something important. The crowd doesn't carry the weight. He does. The crowd doesn't feel the regret. He will. And suddenly, their opinions lost power. He stopped explaining himself. He stopped defending his timeline. He stopped announcing his plans. Instead, he worked quietly. He failed quietly. He improved quietly. While they watched him fail, they didn't notice he was learning. While they judged him, they didn't see him adjusting. While they laughed, he was refining his approach. Growth is rarely dramatic. It's subtle. It's boring. It's repetitive. No applause. No recognition. No viral moment. Just discipline. Just showing up. Again and again and again. And then one day, the same people who expected failure noticed something different. Confidence, calmness, consistency. The mistakes didn't disappear, but the reaction changed. He no longer looked defeated. He looked steady, and steadiness is terrifying to doubters. Most people quit when they feel exposed, when they feel judged, when they feel small. But growth does not happen in comfort. It happens in discomfort. It happens in repetition. It happens in those moments when you continue. Even though everyone expects you to stop, the crowd rarely sees the invisible progress. They only see the visible result. And by the time they notice the change, the real work has already been done. Let them watch. Let them doubt. Let them expect your fall. Because silence is not weakness. Silence is preparation. The loudest critics rarely build anything. The quiet ones change everything. This is Unbroken Rise. Keep going.